Hi everyone, it's me again. It's nice to see you all here today. So recently I've been thinking about where my life would head in about like 10 years. So from 2025 to 2035, from 20 years old to 30 years old. I'm just kind of wondering what that would look like. And before we start with that, I would like to start on what my goal would be, what my ultimate dream goal will be in the future, and that is to move to Montana or just the Rocky Mountain range in general. Like, yeah, probably Montana. So I'll go to Montana, buy me a lot of land, build a giant mansion, build a giant estate, build me a shooting range, a movie theater, a wrestling ring, a lot of cars, an airstrip, helipad, boats, uh, private army. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's probably not gonna be like that, but that's what I want my future life to be like. I'm just gonna live in Montana, huge estate. All of my future dream trinkets, shooting range, wrestling ring. I definitely want a wrestling ring. I was always the biggest WWE fan as a kid. I would always copy Eddie Guerrero's move. I would copy Batista, Mr. Kennedy. I've always wanted to know what it would be like to actually stand in one of those wrestling rings in front of a crowd, moving from side to side on the ropes, jumping off the top rope, doing all these crazy moves. I've always wanted to be in one, but yeah, anyways. But in order to achieve that dream, to achieve the mansion in Montana, first I'm gonna have to get successful, like financially successful, get me some connections, Im- uh, improve myself as a human being, basically improve all of my faults and turn them into pros, work out, improve my speech skills, everything. I'm gonna have to put myself down and bring myself back up. I'm gonna have to basically baptize myself. I'm gonna have to dive into the water and come back out as a new man, basically. Because I definitely cannot get successful right now. Definitely not. I'm only 20 years old. I'm unemployed. I still live with my parents. I've only had like one or two jobs. I worked at Walgreens when I was 17 as an intern. I liked it, but I got let go unfortunately because of reasons. I worked at Walmart. I hated it. I was not good at it. I quit. And ever since then, I've just been kind of living around, chilling around, waiting for something to call to me, waiting for something to give me orders. And I don't know what that is exactly. I'm just kind of collecting myself, uh, creating my own world with my thoughts, just kind of thinking about where my life would head. And I believe that in 10 years, on this day, November 21st, 2025, in 10 years, on November 21st, 2035, I am at least hoping that I will have a small niche following on social media, like a small army of loyal subscribers on YouTube, loyal followers on Twitter/X, just a bunch of supporters that support me, like me, understand me, that kind of thing. But who knows, maybe it'll be a lot larger because I do know that YouTube is going through a huge renaissance. People are starting to get interested more into the old school style of YouTube. People are starting to like smaller YouTubers again. YouTubers that aren't really worried about editing stuff and high value production and all this other fancy stuff. They just hit record and talk like what I'm doing right now. But in 10 years, I am at least hoping that I will just be financially stable enough to buy my own house, start my own career. I've always wanted to be a filmmaker. I've always wanted to go to Hollywood and make movies, but something inside me is changing a little when it comes to Hollywood and movies. To be honest, I think the industry is basically dead at this point. It's a dying art form. Movies are gonna wash away soon. TV shows are gonna wash away soon. Everything's gonna be replaced by social media and podcasts and music. Music's never gonna go away. To be honest, I think video games are going to go away soon because everything's just expensive. Everything's lazy. They take forever to make. It's just, I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. I just think that movies, TV, games are just going to go away soon. And podcasts and social media, streamers, content creators, they're going to reign supreme. Who knows? Maybe paintings and actual art will come back. Modern art's going to go away, hopefully. We're going to bring back real art that takes skill and passion, that isn't motivated by greed. It's motivated because of the love for art, you know. But I do have a huge feeling that I might become a semi-successful content creator slash streamer. Maybe I'll go outside more, do some more IRL streaming slash content creation. Hopefully, I'll make a lot of popular celebrity friends, streamer friends in the future. Give me some connections, and then maybe I'll start my own podcast. I will interview literally everybody on earth, every celebrity, every politician, every 15 minutes of fame internet star like the Hawk Tuah girl and the 6'7" kid. Everyone that has a following, you know? Everyone, including me. And the more I'll participate in that stuff, the more money I'll make, and eventually I'll be able to get so much money that I will eventually build that mansion in Montana. And I'll get everything. I'll get the wrestling ring, the movie theater, everything. I'll get it all. I'll get it all. The airstrip. I'm gonna wake up one morning. I'm just gonna fly planes in the valley, like it's Far Cry 5. It's in Montana as well. I'm just gonna fly planes everywhere, do barrel rolls, fly in my chopper. It's gonna be fun. Gonna fly through the mountains, like Mission Impossible. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna like it. But I'm definitely not going to reach that status right now. I'm only 20, and I don't think I'm even going to hit it at 25. But when I'm 30, I will at least, hopefully, get life figured out. Find my own voice, find out what I want to do. I'm actually kind of thinking of running for mayor in my hometown. I don't know why. I just have a feeling, I just have this huge urge to, like, run for mayor all of a sudden. Support my town, fix everything. I'm gonna build castles. I'm gonna decorate every house with gold. I'm gonna make a mandatory pilot lessons for everyone. Everyone's gonna learn how to fly planes and helicopters. Everyone's gonna have to learn how to drive cars. It's all gonna be mandatory. No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. I'm not actually gonna do that, but I do definitely want to build castles, though. That'll be cool. Castles, WWE arenas, football stadiums, movie theaters, concert halls. Yeah. That'll be pretty fun. You're just mayor of a town and you're just building castles. That'll be fun. That'll never happen, though, obviously. When you're actually mayor of a town, it's pretty uneventful, but that's every little kid's dream when they want to become president or mayor or governor. They want to They want to build a new Rome, you know? Build a new Rome. Build a new empire. Uh, I'm gonna build as many cheese stores because I'm from Wisconsin. Obviously, I'm gonna build as many dairy farms as I can. I'm gonna build as many cheese factories as I can. That would be nice. Um, but really, I'm pretty sure when I turn 30, I'm just gonna become financially stable. I'll move out. I'll move somewhere. I don't know where I'll move. Maybe LA. I don't know. But a lot of people who move to LA, they tend to fall off the deep end. But I definitely want to move to a bigger city where you have more opportunities. You get to meet more people. You get to become a local hero, I guess. There's just more things to do in a big city, but it's a little bit more dangerous, though, obviously. More crime, more everything, more politics. Yeah. Enter at your own risk when it comes to big American cities. But yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll run for governor. Maybe I'll run as a representative or a senator someday. Hopefully, I will fix the entire government, make everything situated out. Maybe I will. Yeah, to be honest, I am starting to get really interested in politics again. I was pretty into politics when I was 15, but now there's like a huge resurgence when it comes to politics with me. I'm starting to become a huge uh pol- I can't get the word out. Political nerd. Sometimes I just can't get the words out because I'm so autistic. Sometimes my brain just freezes. I can't get a word out. But yeah, I am starting to become a bit of a political nerd, so who knows? Maybe I'll be like a huge activist, podcaster, future president, future mayor, governor, with a huge estate in Montana. Who knows? But yeah, when I become 30, I'm just gonna get really good at content creation. I'm gonna be super good at delivering my words. Really, the more consistent I am with making videos and making streams, the more I'll be able to like study my behavior on camera, the way I look, the way I act, the way I move my hands, the way I move my head, the way I deliver my lines, the way the way my voice sounds, the way I like look away and have these weird tics where I like shake my head and stuff. I'm just looking away for no reason. Yeah. The more videos I'll make, the more experienced I'll get. The more I'll get closer to reaching legendary status, professional rank, maximum rank. I feel like the real goal in life is to just improve myself, you know? Improve myself, become more productive, try to find better ways to make money, start my own career, start my own business, build as many castles as I can in America. Yeah. But in 10 years, hopefully, my ultimate dream in life is to become president of the United States, have as many mansions and estates in the country as possible, and become one of the most popular streamers and podcasters and content creators of all time. Hopefully I'll just live in a better house that isn't this, but yeah. Anyways, that's the video for today. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, have fun, God bless. It's been fun, yeah. It's just, you know, a boy can dream. A boy can dream. Who knows? Maybe the worst case scenario will happen, and I'm still in this house with my parents, and I'm still broke. Who knows? You never know. But yep. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Good evening. Good night. I love you all. See you all another day. Goodbye. Good night.